Welcome, chefs. Please lift the cloche.
Yeah, straight in.
James, do the honours.
That's exactly what I would expect.
Sticky thing in a small glass bowl.
Welcome to Pretentious Ingredients, where we ask our chefs to look at potentially pretentious ingredients. But this time, there's a bit of a curveball. We're giving them 4 ingredients, but one of which has been meticulously crafted, loved, and completely made up by myself and Kush. It's down to the chefs to work out which one is the fake. Dip a dig.
It looks like honey, right?
It does
It's
look
gotta
like
be honey.
It's quite grainy, not necessarily a bad thing.
I want to say smoke and
Smoked
or
honey?
whiskey. I like it.
I do. You got crunchy bits.
Well, you're right, this is honey. This is, in fact, elvish honey. You'll like this, James. It's made deep in caves located in northern eastern Turkey, where the honey is high quality and rich in minerals. Only professional climbers like you, James, have the ability to extract it with special equipment. Elvish honey is produced in a natural way without beehives. It's also known to contain rich medicinal plants that are beneficial for human health. It does say it's all ethical, but it's very small batches.
They only take enough away so that the bees still have enough to survive their own.
Yes.
doing.
It is considered to be one of the most expensive types of honey in the world.
Have you made some packaging for yours?
I have made some pretentious packaging for
you
mine.
haven't.
But we see the packaging for each.
I swear to God, if this is yours and you've made this, that's incredible.
Look for typos on the back.
Right, that's not on. So described to be bright, pure and floral, which isn't what you were describing earlier. Some hives are found a 2-hour drive from the nearest town, followed by an 8-hour hike through the wilderness.
You said Turkey,
You did say Turkey.
and yet this is made in Malaysia.
These caves are from Turkey.
But it got flown all the way to Malaysia to put it in a pouch.
There is another brand named Elvish that sell the exact same honey but produce it in only 33 150ml bottles with a 5 kilogram harvest per year, and they sell each bottle for £1,500.
So we didn't get that. We got a 20 gram pouch.
We couldn't get that, so we got the cheaper alternative.
I like the taste. It says take 1 sachet before breakfast and 1 sachet half an hour before dinner. So you're supposed to suck it out
on
of
the go.
sachet.
And actually, or I guess squeeze it over your porridge or yogurt or whatever. But that does mean that is half of your daily serving.
Another fact here, which is definitely a fact, claims to effectively improve sexual activity.
I felt a tingle.
Based on what? I mean, we all need calories for that activity, but is that all it's doing?
Another fact here, believed by some to be life-enhancing.
Well,
That's
my
the
sexual
same
activity
fact.
is, yes.
We bought 240 grams worth of sachets
Yep.
to try and work out the price of that.
£120.
£250.
Boys, calm down. 65 quid.
Oh, what a bargain.
What a bargain.
You're getting
Better
carried
than the
away.
jar.
Yeah.
£10 a day for your honey dosage in these convenient pouches, and it does taste great. I still don't understand where the smoky peaty barrelness comes from.
Yeah, if that's natural flavour, it's really tasty.
Well, is it pretentious or not?
I'd like to see the photos or videos of the climbers harvesting it, because I think it would be fascinating. But if it's just exclusively harvest, only 5 kilos a year, it's exclusive, it's not pretentious.
I don't think it qualifies as pretentious. It's just
Not
very
if-
small batch, and £65 for 240 grams is kind of on par with something like Manuka, which is, dare I say it, mainstream.
Well, if they're only harvesting 5 kilos a year,
Yep.
that's only 20 times £65. So they're only harvesting £1,300 a year. So that is a
Not a
passion
business.
project and a wonderful either invention or passion project from some people in Turkey who ship it to Malaysia. I think it's exclusive but not pretentious.
You'll make your guess at the end if it's real or not, but let's move on to the next one, shall we?
Fun game.
Yeah.
Chefs, lift the cloche.
Oh, our morning breakfast routine continues.
My favourite.
I might even just...
Maybe in your mouth, give it a swirl around.
It does look like it's coated in something.
Does it?
It does smell...
Does it?
Interesting, it smells yeasty.
Yeasty.
It smells like Marmite meets coffee bean.
Wow, these are all good descriptions.
No. You know what that smells like. Silage.
Silage.
Oh no, don't tell me this is the one that's passed through an animal.
This is black ivory coffee, the world's rarest coffee, naturally refined by elephants, with notes of cacao, chocolate, purity, tamarind, date, plum, and a hint of tobacco. It is made by mixing the best Thai Arabica cherries, which have been picked from an altitude as high as 1,500 meters, with the elephant's favorite food, rice, banana, tamarind, etc. Each elephant has a custom recipe and is then deposited by the elephants before being roasted and packaged.
That's fascinating. I've also still got bits stuck in my teeth.
I can't believe you got that from the smell alone.
No, so it smells to me, you know when you go to a farmyard and there is a big pile of silage or hay that's wrapped up and has been wrapped up all over the winter, and it just starts to rot and digest a little bit, but is good animal feed. That's what it smells like, silage. And actually, it's not my first time of putting animal poo in my mouth. Because...
Good, thank you. Too long before the because.
Full stop.
When I was on safari, it's a game that a lot of the rangers play, which is picking up the antelope poo and seeing how far you can spit the little pellets. Never do it with a carnivorous animal, but herbivores, elephants, absolutely fine, and you won't get ill from it. So we were spitting poo. It was good fun. Anyway.
You continue to surprise me, Eben.
Yeah, it smells like silage.
Is it ethical?
Completely ethical.
Okay.
They make it
gonna
their
ask that
thing on
every
the website to say that the elephants are well looked after and it's done in a very ethically sourced way. It isn't the most efficient way to make
No, I
coffee.
don't imagine.
33 kilograms of coffee cherries are required to produce just 1 kilogram of coffee beans. There is an approximate allocation of 225 kilograms every year.
That's not
So
a
again,
lot.
more
very
than the
small
honey.
amounts. Hence
more
why
than
it's seen as the world's most expensive.
Can we make coffee with it?
Yes, please, I'm intrigued. Got your machine, and here is the packaging for your coffee.
Should we go?
Go for it.
Shot. Pre-infuse.
It's fine.
Okay.
You've got coffee, you've got
go.
crema, we've got elephant milk as well.
Oh, you see some milk, I'll give you some more facts.
Why not, if we've got
So
time?
it's said to be good because the digestion process removes the bitterness, which makes a smoother, sweeter taste with unique flavoured notes caused by the enzymes in the elephant's stomach. And there's also a fermentation process which naturally occurs in its stomach.
Very nice, James.
Jake, silky. Oh, what are we going to do here?
Look
I've
at
got one of
this.
these.
It's almost like you run a
Well, I
breakfast.
didn't quite get like.
Oh,
didn't
that's
quite
good,
get it.
James.
Very good though, and you've got
Well
and a
That's all
meniscus
I've got.
above the cup. I'll take it. Well, we'll share this one, James. It tastes like if you go to a stable and there's horses and it's wet and you've got a little bit of hay that's kind of rotting. Again, silage vibes.
I think it's for a first shot. I think it's quite a good coffee.
I think it's really
and
interesting
no
coffee.
measurements. I think it's quite a good coffee. I think it's not too bitter. It's kind of like edging towards the fruity side of it.
Some
but
describe
whether
it-
that's just poop, I don't know.
Some describe it as coffee with a hint of tea.
I kind of get it.
I like it. I want to stress that while I'm talking about all these what sound like quite negative things, it's actually quite an interesting, complex flavour. And it is also those farmyardy, inverted commas, tastes. It's things that people look for in like premium aged Pinot Noirs from Burgundy. You want a farmyardy kind of whiff to it.
Do you want to have a guess at how much we paid for 35 grams, which is
2 cups.
2
My
cups?
goodness.
Could it be that amount? £35 for 35 grams. That's ridiculous for a cup of coffee. That makes it a £17.50 cup of coffee without the markup.
Very small.
But I think that might be where it's at.
£35
£30 a gram.
Just go again. Try to picture the process here and what it takes to make this.
Sticking to £35.
Okay, I'll just put it out there and say £55. It's tiny, it's 2 cups. No.
You nearly said that started with a 1.
£123.
This is yours.
That's
That's
sick.
yours.
I'm glad we only made 1, James. That's £60 a cup.
This is Barry just saying.
What more? I mean,
Wow,
It's
okay.
delicious. It's 100% unique. I've never had anything that tastes quite or smells quite like it.
Let's talk pretentious.
I mean, again, it's exclusive, it's exquisite, it's unique, but I think this one is pretentious.
The more we do pretentious, the harder it is to call things pretentious, because now I'm thinking of people scooping poo, and that's why it costs so much. It does feel a little pretentious though, because it's so, it's just
I think this is deliciously pretentious.
It's unachievably expensive.
Well, that's what the chefs think. Let us know down below. And also, real or not. Next one.
It's my turn.
Rock climbing
Lift the
honey,
cloche.
elephant pooping coffee, and...
A nondescript liquid. Oh no.
No, it's sharp.
Oh, it's sharp, but
quite
peppery.
Oh, yeah, okay. I was going to say sort of floral.
It's like white pepper or something.
Is this safe to put in my mouth before I do it?
It's completely safe. Not meant to be eaten off a spoon, but...
It's floral. It's incredibly floral.
Yeah, sweet. Don't know.
It's not orange
very
blossom.
acidic.
It's not rose, but it's that kind of perfumed floral vinegar.
It's very familiar, actually. It's really familiar.
It reminds me of making homemade chive flower vinegar.
Okay,
It's not chive
gone
flowers.
beyond me.
It's not chive flowers, but it's when you put flowers into vinegar and let it do its thing.
It's not that, but you're on the right lines. This is Aromatique Botanica. Botanica Alpine mist infused with glacial juniper essence, citrus oils, pine syrup, and biodynamically foraged alpine florals. This exquisitely curated botanical mist, housed in an antique polished brass atomizer, is designed to transform simple greens into gastronomic symphony. Do you want to try it in situ?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh wow, Barry.
Oh, you've spoilt us, Ambassador.
Oh wow.
Oh, is this how it comes?
So that comes.
Now that's pretentious.
As you missed, this has been sourced from the mist-shrouded valleys of Valais, where wild juniper thrives in glacial-kissed air and delicate alpine botanicals draw their essence from mineral-rich soils. Each misted droplet carries the spirit of the land, infused the purity of high-altitude flora and the crispness of Swiss mountain streams. It transforms the act of dining into a sensory pilgrimage.
I mean, the copy's great. However, I can kind of see the marketing for this. I can see the Instagram account. More so than the other two.
The alpine botanicals within it include spruce, lingonberries, angelica and bay as part of the 50.
50?
Yeah. Alpine regions naturally have slightly acidic water, which can be ideal for the growth of these botanicals.
It's very tasty.
It's delicious.
I feel like it's getting a bit lost here.
Yeah, that was
But it's
delicious.
very flavourful there. You need quite a lot, maybe.
In a vinaigrette.
I guess a salad has no aroma. I think their idea is aromatique is to give us something that has no aroma, so you're using all the senses.
Yeah. Maybe you just need to put it on iceberg lettuce. Because the thing is, like all of these, various different micro leaves and edible herbs, they have a different level of pepperiness or bitterness, sweetness, pea shoots, things like that at different times of the year. Salads should taste great and they should be dressed to season and amplify. This is like its own thing.
Oh, I tell you what, there's a quote here for the founder. To mist is not merely to season, but to awaken.
I'm also thinking, aside from salads, if you've got a bit of fish they've just pan fried and a little bit of butter or olive oil, or a white meat like a chicken, to finish it with a little sprig. You wouldn't want to cook it because you'll lose the aromats, but just to finish it with this, the gastrique,
Little spritz.
I'm on board.
Do you want to have a guess at how much we paid? You can buy it on its own. We bought the one that came with the watering can.
Okay, £75.
I would say £60.
£42.
Another bargain.
I'm thinking of all the lovely places. We're not far off having sort of new season, new potatoes, Jersey Royals, buttered,
Delicious.
and then a spritz of that. Like, so good. It tastes great.
Yeah.
It's a lot at £42, but I like it a lot.
Yeah, product-wise, tastes very good.
That was for 200ml and the watering can. If you want just 200ml on its own, that's £15.
That's quality, not
Okay.
pretentious.
Oh, we might find a non-pretentious
Whoa.
one.
Pretentious, sorry, pretentious or not?
It's
Yeah,
slightly
I mean, that's-
pretentious.
Sorry, after all that, apart from, sorry, to miss is not merely to season, but to awaken isn't
I agree.
pretentious.
And I gave you the example of the fish in the pan.
The product is not
Yeah.
pretentious. Perhaps the marketing is
Interesting.
pretentious.
A fair point.
What do you think? But now it's time to move on to the fourth and final one, and it's a worldie. Let's say you're in the mood. Lift the cloche.
After the honey.
Now,
Oh, romantic.
please take your time and decide who has which one.
Are they the same?
Well, surely we know. It's Mr. Gold on this side.
All right.
It's very normal. It's got a nice shine to it, nice
does.
gloss.
It does.
They're still tear-shaped, obviously. I'm going out tonight. Is it going to be a problem?
I don't know, I can't tell you. What are you getting?
Not very nice.
Oh,
Quite
really?
fruity. As in it tastes, not how it's making me feel. I'm getting almost cherry.
Oh, I'm getting like off milk. Oh, what is this? What are you doing to it?
I'm trying to work out in the middle. They're really, really solid.
I'm going to break the format here a little bit, and rather than tell you what it is now, I'm going to give you the packaging.
In what language is that?
That says, ready to come?
Wait, what?
If you've just given us Viagra,
No, you wouldn't have done that. That would
Boys?
be irresponsible, and it's not part of my contract.
did you sign a waiver?
Emma? Oh God, what is going on?
These are Cum's
Yeah.
chocolates. Our pleasure-filled chocolates exist to amplify the intimate bond between individuals. Create a unique and spiritual experience, uniquely crafted with 6 herbal extracts that help boost desire, enhance arousal, and support sexual satisfaction. There are gender-specific formulas, prioritizing pleasure pathways for men and women, enhancing vitality and sensuality.
So
I think the marketing's on par with the last
we're
one.
good, are we? We're good.
The male chocolates contain horny goat weed, a natural remedy for enhancing sexual desire. And James, your female one had ashwagandha, a plant which has said to help relax, reducing stress and anxiety. And apparently elevate the mood and enhance stamina.
So you've got relaxed stamina, and I'm just a horny goat weed.
Yeah, I think I got the good one.
I mean, averagely good chocolate.
I would say below average.
It
Wasn't very tasty.
It's important to say, on their website it does say these statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration.
Oh, great.
Nothing's proven.
I mean, we talk a lot about what does pretentious mean. You're right, James, marketing is a lot of it. And I think this is all marketing, but it doesn't back up in quality, either in the packaging, the wrapping, or the chocolate. But do you remember that time you did the kitchen gadget, which removed hangover from wine?
Yes.
But it was a completely pointless experiment because you
Yes.
didn't then get hungover or check the next day.
Yes.
I feel like this is it. I like it's sitting
So
here,
you're not
there's
planning
no
on-
way of testing
Right.
without.
You said you were going out tonight.
Yes, I'm going to a PR event and I can now not be held responsible for my actions.
I don't.
Gordon Ramsay, I'm coming for you. No! I can imagine Kush and Barry chuckling to themselves as they developed and made these.
Have a guess at how much we paid for 3 nights of pleasure.
If it's good chocolate, I'm very comfortable paying like £1 or £2 per excellent handcrafted, well-sourced chocolate. It's a special occasion, you don't do it very often. That's not what these are. So if it's any more than £6, we're in trouble.
£19.
£19 for 6 chocolates.
Well, is it pretentious or not?
It's pretending to be something it's not, which is quality.
Pretentious, but also just not very nice.
Well, let us know what you guys think, but now it's time to find out which they think is the fake. Time to lock in which one you think was the fake. Which one did Kush and I completely and utterly make up? You've got the honey, the coffee, the mist, or the chocolate. Write your answers down now, and that includes you guys. Comment down below which one you think we made up.
Before I do, I'd like to congratulate you.
Oh, thank
Because it's
you.
not standout obvious.
Yeah,
And it's been a really fun episode.
It could have been so obvious and it's not.
Please reveal your answers now. Chocolate and honey. Interesting, different. Can you explain yourselves?
I think that you guys would have really enjoyed making chocolate eggy things, whereas the others, I don't know, they're all like simpler products. But if it is the honey, like fair play, that's really cool. Whereas I think that is not as good.
My logic was, I know you've been working on this for a while, you've recently been to Zermatt, I think you found this in a pretentious shop in Switzerland and thought we have to cover it. That genuinely smelt like elephant poo, and I smelt that, so it has to be true. And I thought, that is so terrible and bad as a product, it can only be a Valentine's prank, and not even you would brand something as bad. Whereas I've proofed a lot of your work, and I feel like you were let down by the Malaysian packaging on your Turkish honey and the fact that the business plan didn't add up.
If your answers are all locked in down below as well, I can reveal that the fake pretentious ingredient was aromatic botanica.
No!
The
we
mist,
both got it wrong!
the mist from Switzerland does not exist.
Well, it's
Completely
absolutely
made up.
delicious.
I know.
That was the one we said.
Kush and I made that from scratch.
I would have a bottle of that at £15 in my kitchen for these special occasions.
I wish we've got a little business on the side.
But it is leaking.
There are so many takeaways from this. That's a real product.
Well, let us know. Do you enjoy this new version of Pretentious ingredients? And also, Chris and I made a video on how we made Aromatique Botanica.
Slightly new approach to Pretentious ingredients. If you enjoyed it, you know what you need to do. Give the video a thumbs up.
Like it.